Welcome to another episode of Euricalia.
Welcome, sea lovers. Today, we're setting sail to explore the wondrous seas of our world. From their rich history to their incredible inhabitants, we've got a sea full of fun facts for you. So grab your snorkel and let's dive in. Our seas have been around for millions of years, forming through a combination of tectonic activity and glacial movements. As tectonic plates shift, they create basins that fill with water. For instance, the Mediterranean Sea formed from the convergence of the African and Eurasian plates. These bodies of water have shaped our planet's climate, influenced biodiversity, and served as cradles for human civilization. The world is dotted with famous seas, each with its unique characteristics. The Mediterranean Sea, for example, is almost entirely enclosed by land and has been a hub of ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. The Caribbean Sea, known for its turquoise waters and vibrant marine life, is a popular destination for tourists and marine biologists alike. The Red Sea is renowned for its incredible coral reefs and is one of the world's warmest seas. Each sea has its own story to tell and unique ecosystems to explore. Seas are divided into different zones based on depth and light penetration. The intertidal zone is where the land meets the sea and is exposed during low tide and submerged during high tide. The Neritic zone extends from the low tide mark to the edge of the continental shelf and is teeming with life due to the abundance of sunlight and nutrients. Beyond this is the pelagic zone, where deeper waters harbor different kinds of marine life, adapted to varying levels of light and pressure. Each of these zones supports distinct ecosystems, from coral reefs and kelp forests to the deep sea floor. Coastal habitats are some of the most productive on Earth. Coral reefs, often found in tropical seas, support a dazzling array of marine life, providing shelter, food, and breeding grounds for thousands of species. Mangroves, with their tangled roots, stabilize shorelines and protect against erosion, while providing critical nursery habitats for fish and invertebrates. Seagrass beds, found in shallow, clear waters, play a similar role, supporting diverse communities and serving as important carbon sinks. The seas are home to some of the most unique creatures on the planet. Seahorses, with their horse-like heads and curled tails, are masters of camouflage, blending seamlessly into their surroundings. Clownfish live among the stinging tentacles of anemones, enjoying a symbiotic relationship where both species benefit. Sea turtles, ancient mariners of the seas, undertake incredible migrations, sometimes crossing entire oceans to lay their eggs on the same beaches where they were born. The seas have always been a source of mystery and intrigue. Ancient mariners told tales of sea monsters like the Kraken and believed in mythical creatures like mermaids. While many of these tales are just stories, the sea's depths still hold secrets waiting to be uncovered. Sunken cities and shipwrecks, like the lost city of Atlantis, or the treasure-laden shipwrecks of the Caribbean, captivate our imagination. Modern explorers continue to discover new species and underwater features, reminding us how much there is still to learn. Seas have been central to human history, serving as routes for exploration, trade, and conquest. The Mediterranean Sea was a bustling highway for ancient civilizations, facilitating trade and cultural exchange. The Vikings used the North Sea to explore and settle new lands. The Age of Exploration saw sailors like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama venture into uncharted waters, leading to the discovery of new continents and sea routes. Maritime cultures have developed around these bodies of water, with seafaring traditions and legends passed down through generations. Seas play a crucial role in regulating our planet's climate. They absorb and store vast amounts of solar energy, distributing heat around the globe through currents. This process helps moderate temperatures and influences weather patterns. Seas are also integral to the water cycle, with evaporation contributing to cloud formation and precipitation. However, the rising temperatures and increasing levels of carbon dioxide are causing seas to warm and become more acidic, impacting marine life and ecosystems. Human activities have significantly impacted our seas. Pollution from plastic waste to oil spills threatens marine life and ecosystems. Microplastics have been found in the deepest parts of the sea, affecting the smallest plankton to the largest whales. Overfishing depletes fish stocks, disrupts food chains, and endangers species. However, conservation efforts are making a difference. Marine protected areas, sustainable fishing practices, and global agreements like the Paris Agreement aim to reduce human impact and preserve marine environments for future generations. The sea is a vital source of resources and economic activity. Fishing provides food and livelihoods for millions of people worldwide. Coastal tourism attracts visitors to stunning beaches, coral reefs, and marine parks, supporting local economies. Sustainable aquaculture offers a way to meet the growing demand for seafood while protecting wild fish populations. Moreover, seas hold potential for renewable energy sources, such as offshore wind farms and tidal energy, contributing to a sustainable future. The future of our seas depends on us. Innovative technologies like satellite monitoring, underwater drones, and advanced research vessels are expanding our understanding and ability to protect these precious environments. International collaborations, such as the United Nations Decade of Ocean Science, aim to enhance our knowledge and stewardship of marine resources. Local initiatives, community involvement, and education are also crucial in fostering a sense of responsibility and action to ensure the health and vitality of our seas for generations to come. Seas have always been vital to global trade and economy. Today, they serve as the highways of international commerce, with approximately 90% of the world's trade transported by sea. Major shipping lanes like the Strait of Hormuz and the Suez Canal are critical choke points for global trade, connecting producers and consumers around the globe. Ports and harbors are bustling hubs of economic activity, facilitating the movement of goods from raw materials to finished products. This maritime trade supports millions of jobs and is integral to the global economy. The sea has long been a source of inspiration in literature and culture. From ancient myths and epic poems to modern novels and films, the sea captivates our imagination. Classic works like Homer's The Odyssey and Herman Melville's Moby Dick explore human experiences and adventures at sea. Artists and musicians have also been inspired by the sea, creating masterpieces that capture its beauty and mystery. Coastal communities celebrate their connection to the sea through festivals, traditions, and folklore, enriching their cultural heritage. The seas are a source of wonder, life, and inspiration. As we continue to explore and understand their depths, we must also commit to protecting and preserving them. Thank you for joining us on this sea adventure.
Thanks for joining us on today's episode of Euricalia. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and may your adventures be filled with discoveries.